Right now, while your Shih Tzu is sitting next to you or sleeping or wagging their tail, their tiny body is under attack. Invisible enemies called free radicals are trying to damage their cells, their DNA, their organs. But here is the amazing part. Their body already has an army fighting back, an army made entirely of chemistry. In part 1, we went inside Bao, our Shih Tzu, and discovered how their body makes energy, breaks down food, and even creates the color of their beautiful coat. Today, in part 2, we go even deeper. We explore the chemistry that protects them, heals them, and even makes them love you. Today, you will discover the real science behind why your Shih Tzu bonds with you so deeply. Simple, real, and amazing. New here? Hit subscribe. Watched part 1? Welcome back. Let's continue Bao's story.
Every time Bao's cells make energy, every single time the electron transport chain runs, a tiny fraction of electrons escape. They are not supposed to escape, but they do. And when they collide with oxygen molecules, something dangerous is born. Reactive oxygen species. We call them free radicals, and they are the silent enemies inside every living cell. These radicals attack cell membranes, damage DNA, and accelerate aging. But Bao's body has its own army of defenders. A team of antioxidant enzymes that seek out free radicals and neutralize them before they cause damage. These enzymes need selenium, zinc, and copper to work, which is exactly why a Shih Tzu's diet must include the right trace minerals, because without them, their defense team falls apart, and the free radicals win. If chemistry is the language of Bao's body, then hormones are the words. These tiny chemical messengers travel through their bloodstream and whisper instructions to cells all over their body. They control their energy, their mood, their sleep, even the love they feel when they curl up next to you. Here is a beautiful example. The moment Bao finishes their meal and glucose enters their blood, their pancreas senses the rise. It releases insulin, a 51 amino acid protein, which travels to cells all over their body and knocks on the door. The cells open up, glucose enters, and their energy story continues. Without insulin, the glucose would stay in the blood, and their cells would starve even while surrounded by fuel. That is the elegance of hormonal chemistry. Now, let us look at one of the most distinctive features of the Shih Tzu. Those large, round, soulful eyes. They are beautiful, but they also need extra protection. And the chemistry of Bao's tears is what provides that protection. Every single second of every day. Her tear film is not just salty water. It is a precisely engineered 3-layer chemical system. Inside that aqueous layer lives a remarkable enzyme called Lysozyme. Its one job is to find bacteria that land on Bao's eye and destroy them. It does this by cutting the chemical bonds in the bacteria's cell wall until the cell explodes. But here is the challenge for the Shih Tzu. Because Bao's eyes are so large and prominent, and because they blink less completely than other breeds, their lipid layer evaporates faster than it should. Research confirms that even Shih Tzus who produce enough tears can still suffer from dry eye symptoms. Because the chemistry of their tear film is constantly under pressure, this is why regular eye care is so important for this breed. Every story has a challenge. And for the Shih Tzu, one of the challenges written into their chemistry is a tendency to form urinary stones. It is not something that happens because of bad care. It is something that can happen because of how the chemistry of their urine behaves. When certain ions in the urine become too concentrated, when their levels exceed what chemistry calls the solubility product, they crystallize. They come out of solution and form solid stones inside the kidneys or bladder. The most powerful defense against this? Water. Clean, fresh water, always available for Bao to drink. The more dilute their urine, the lower the ion concentrations, and the further from crystallization their chemistry stays. It is a simple act of care with profound chemical consequences. And so we come to the end of our story. But really, Bao's story never ends. Right now, as they sleep curled up somewhere soft, their mitochondria are spinning. Their melanocytes are painting their coat. Their lysozyme is guarding their eyes. Their antioxidants are fighting for their cells. Their hormones are whispering messages through their blood. This little dog, this fluffy, gentle, ancient breed from the palaces of China, is not just a pet. They are a living, breathing, reacting chemical universe. And every single reaction inside them is a reminder that life itself is the most extraordinary chemistry of all. Every glance from your Shih Tzu is a reminder of billions of chemical reactions working in perfect harmony to keep them alive. That is the gift of knowledge, and that is why we are here. If you learned something today, like, share, and follow for more science behind the wag.